35% of Americans in this new Bankrate survey say the tipping culture in America is out of control, and that's up 5 percentage points from last year. Ted Rossman with Bankrate says a lot of people are annoyed about those pre-enter tip screens that pop up at coffee shops, food trucks, and elsewhere.
There's a lot of tip creep that goes on, as in being asked to tip in unconventional settings. And sometimes that leads to guilt tipping, where you say yes, even though you didn't really want to, but you hit 15 or 20% on the terminal. A lot of times people leave feeling negative about these kind of experiences. And a lot of people, in fact, about 4 in 10, think that businesses should just pay their staff better.
Inflation is a big part of this story because people already feel so squeezed. Prices are up, money is tight, and the tip is just one more thing, sort of a hidden surcharge at the end of a purchase.
I do think we should separate places where we ought to be tipping, like restaurants and hair salons and barbershops, from places where it is more optional. I don't think you always need to tip at the counter when you're just picking up a sandwich or a coffee. But if you're not tipping well at a restaurant, that's a big deal because the federal tipped minimum wage is $2.13 an hour.
Rossman says waiters and waitresses rely on these tips. He says what surprised him most, only a third of Gen Zers who go to sit-down restaurants are always tipping. Only about half of millennials are always tipping at restaurants, where it's much higher for the older generations. 78% of Gen X and 80% of boomers are always tipping at restaurants. With this Watch in Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.